What is going on, guys? ZG Photo here, coming to you with my first informational YouTube video on a huge day today, sort of huge day in the Destiny game. With less than a week, Halloween here, Destiny has been a part of that now. Obviously, but maybe not obviously, you can tell that I am wearing a helmet that doesn't really seem to give me much light level, because it doesn't give me an all, because it's a mask. It's a Halloween mask. And if you can't tell already, it is Skolask. Unfortunately, they don't go to shaders. I tried already, but they don't. But I have a few things I want to show how to get them and what they do. So I have a few I want to show you guys. I have a Skolask mask. And as you can tell, they do look like they are paper mache, which is the idea. They are masks. They're not real. They're not helmets. They are masks. So here's my Skolask mask. I want to show you my Oryx mask, which they're all pretty sweet. I think Oryx, to me, is probably my least favorite so far, just because, you know, it's not really much going on. Yes, he does look like a hammerhead shark, but it's okay. And then we have probably one, I think, the funniest ones are the engrams. You can get legendary, you can get rares, and you can get exotic engrams as mask. To me, I look like a giant eyeball. Like, I look like I just shoved something on my head. Come on. It's pretty funny. But either way, guys, it's been a big day today. If you're tuning in, it is October 26, 2010, 5 days before Halloween. So obviously Destiny is getting into it. So as you can tell as well, as I match with my legendary engram, they have decorated the tower with some candles and spirit of Halloween. As you can hear, sort of in the faint distance, there's wolves howling, there's people screaming, just to be in the spirit of it. But first, I'm going to show you, we're going to go to Tess in the tower. And so they have added a few dances and a few things to get these masks. So, as you can tell, here are the 3 new dances. Now, there aren't any new regular emotes that you could purchase for lower price, but they do have these. The zombie dance, which is basically the Michael Jackson. Not specifically the Michael Jackson. But either way, you guys get my point. And this one's actually probably one of the longer ones. It's about 20 seconds before it repeats itself, which is pretty impressive, which is probably why also it's one of the most expensive. For 700 silver, you could pick this one up, the Monster Dance, which is essentially the same thing. It's a little bit shorter, though, before it repeats. And then one of my favorites is called Boo. Boo! I just like how he freezes at the end. That's probably one of my favorites. But for 700 silver, you can pick this one up. For 500 silver, you can pick this one up. And for 300, you can pick Boo up. So now, as you see the Festival of the Lost, here are the Treasures of the Lost, which are essentially what give you the random drops for legendary masks, which when the event ends, guys, the legendary mask will stay, and the rare ones will disappear when the event is over. I have heard that the event will stay till November 9th. So you have about 2 weeks to try to get as many things done as you can. As you can see, there's possible contents. Paper glue, jack-o'-lights, flight of the shadows, skull mask, random festival candy, and paper scraps. Paper glue is basically when you get a rare mask, which essentially is my Oryx one, I could use my paper glue and turn it into rare so I can keep it. You can also get those as from dismantling a legendary mask. So like, let's say I get 2 Skolask masks, I can dismantle it and get a paper glue. Jack-o'-light, which is the helmet or the pumpkin that you put on your head to scare away Hive. And then you got the flight, the skull, things like that. You can pick these up with silver as well. You got 200 silver for 1, you have 500 silver for 3, and you have 900 silver for 6. And now we're going to essentially go to Evelevante. They've added a few things to make her more relevant. So to get the quest line, which I'm going to show you guys here in a second, you need to do all that stuff here at Tess. But then you come over to Evelevante, she'll have a green marker above her head. You come to her, and as you can see, I don't know if you can tell, but that is a Crota mask, which is freaking hilarious on her. Which I don't get, though, is why she's wearing it, but they don't have it as you select on her. As you can see, there are no new shaders, no new emblems, but they have the Festival of the Lost, which are basically paper scraps. You get those from random drops. You can get those to buy another bag, which will give you another mask. Same thing with this. You got to collect the quests or you got to collect candy to collect full candy sachets. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get it, guys. I'm going to get it. Full candy satchels. And you can also receive masks from there. Possible contest, Jack-o'-lite, 1 random mask, 1 random rare mask, and Flight of the Shadows. Flight of the Shadows, if you guys don't know already, is when you spawn in randomly. Like a different random spawn. Like you don't spawn random spot, but you spawn in a random action. You can pick those up from Evelevante at the tower. Wait, was that always smoking? You guys see that? That's so weird. So many candles, man. We're going to burn down the only place that's safe. But yeah, so you collect the quests from her. But the very first quest you need to do, guys, is you need to collect candy. So what you do, every vendor, or almost every vendor, will be lighting green above their head, you know, as they have something for you. You'll select them, and it'll say collect the candy. But if you guys didn't notice already, he's wearing a tower on his head. But either way, guys, so basically you run around. So you grab that one, then you grab the ones from the Vanguard vendors, the one from the Crucible vendors, and there's also one from Eris, which she gives you a box of dried raisins, which is interesting. It says why not, kind of thing. They don't really give you anything, but for some reason I feel like eventually those will be a part of the game. So who knows? Why would they give you a random box of raisins? Here, I'll actually show you guys what you can receive from some of the quests. So here's the tiny box of raisins. Literally says what, why, exactly, right? But I have a feeling it's going to be worth something, right? Here's Void Fizz. As you can read the description for yourself, it's kind of more or less glimmer. It's to collect more glimmer. Here's those jack-o'-lights I was talking about. I don't currently have them on my characters. Let's see if in the vault I have the Flight of the Shadows. I might have it. Let's see. No, we need to go to General. Flight of the Shadows is right here. Flight of the Shadows. Changes the appearance of your respawn for 24 hours. So essentially that's what you get. So we'll go down here. As you go, you'll grab the vendors with the candy. You'll go back to Evelevante, and you will select those 3 quests that she gives you. I'm going to show you guys the 3 quests. So each quest is specific to a mask. As you can see, public events for the playing pretend, the mask task. Public events with gold medals as Tiger. I'm assuming there's a Tiger mask, or that Tiger is somebody. Loot engrams as the Cryptarch. There is literally a Cryptarch mask, and then in quotation marks, trip off the tower as Atheon. If you're a year 1 player, you might get the joke. What they're doing is that basically as year 1 players, we were able to push off Atheon before they updated it. Now they're essentially making us do it for ourselves. Jump off the map. That is the first quest that you can get. Well, you get them all at the same time. The mask we wear. Court of Oryx as the Traveler, so you get the Traveler mask. Heroic Strikes as a Speaker, you get the Speaker mask, which I think would be pretty sweet. And Face Off. Crucible Kills as an Engram. So currently I am wearing a Legendary Engram. So essentially I would go into Crucible, kill 30 people, and get that part of the quest done. And then Crucible Sword Kills as Crota. Sword, Crota, you kind of get the gist. So guys, if you have not signed on today, make sure you guys check out the tower. There's a lot of stuff to do, specifically just for Halloween. So guys, if there wasn't enough to do already, you got even more. Thanks, Bungie. GG, Bungie. Honestly, guys, it's a lot of fun. But guys, thank you so much. We're going to end it on the light show over here, which I think is pretty cool as well. Which it looks like Illuminati / Osiris kind of thing going on over there. But either way, guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have not subscribed, make sure you guys do on your way out. If you guys have not followed my Twitch channel as well, ZG Photo, make sure you guys check that out as well. I hope to see you guys in stream, or comment, rate, and subscribe in my YouTube video. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Carlton out. Doot, 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 doot.